Hello learners, I am Parikshit and welcome to another very exciting session on the Maharashtra CET 2021 most important quants and LRDI questions for your preparation. As always, the first thing I'm going to tell you, give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. Okay, so in this session, I'm going to take you through some of the most important LRDI concepts which are must do before you go and write your CET. This is about me. And yes, happenings on Unacademy. There are a lot of new courses starting on Unacademy. A 10th of March, which was yesterday, the Wednesday, a score booster course started on Unacademy. The 13th, an extreme batch by IIM alumnus starts. And then on the 15th of March, you have a weekday morning batch. So all these batches on Unacademy can be accessed if you subscribe to Unacademy Plus using the code Parikshit Live. If you use the code Parikshit Live given on the bottom of your screen, you will get 10% off on the subscription fee. Also, you can see on your screen our Unacademy toppers who have cracked the previous year CAT. Okay, and yes, there is a price hike soon. Last few days to enroll at the current prices using a 10% discount coupon Parikshit Live. Also remember, the weekly scholarship test happens on Unacademy every Sunday. In case you wish to access the weekly scholarship test, or for that matter a lot of courses absolutely free, then you need to register as a first time user on Unacademy. When I say a first time user, I mean register with a mobile number which has not been registered on Unacademy before, and in that case for the first time you can use the code Parikshit Live to get a lot of classes absolutely free. Okay, and yes, a super awesome feature launched on Unacademy recently. Ask a doubt. Anytime you have a doubt, take a picture of the doubt question along with the options. Send it across using your Unacademy app, and an expert from Unacademy is going to answer back in a few minutes. Okay, this is the assignment of the day. I'll talk about the assignment later. Let's today finish the questions for the day. Okay, let's first start with the questions and then I'm going to talk about the assignment. Okay. This is your first question. Okay, let's talk about it. A total of 40 apples are distributed among A to F. Okay, A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F. The number of apples with A to F respectively are in decreasing order. What do you mean by decreasing order? It means A is the largest, right? A is the largest. A, B, C, D, E, and F. This is the order. This is the order with A being the largest. Further, we know the following information. Now, before that, remember there are a total of 40 apples. So, can I say let the number of apples with A be A, with B let the number of apples be B, and so on. In that case, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F will be equal to 40. Followed? Yes, total should be 40. Okay. First statement. The number of apples with B is twice that with D. B is twice that with D. So let's write down the information we have. B is equal to 2D. Correct? That's statement 1. Next, the number of apples with C is thrice that with E. C is 3 times E. 3 times E. Correct? Next, the difference in the number of apples with A and B is same as that with E and F. So A minus B is equal to E minus F. E minus F. Yes? Now think about it. I want you to understand the process. Think logically. There is only one number given in the entire question. 40. Hence, if you have to solve this equation, you got to make use of this number. Will you agree? The number 40. So what will you do? Ideally, there are 6 variables, right? So you try to convert every variable in terms of 1 variable or in terms of 2 variables. As an example, you try to convert B to, let's say, A, or for that matter C to A. Everything in terms of A, or everything in terms of 1 variable. Now because I already have D and E, B in terms of D, and E in terms of D, let's try to convert all the variables in terms of D and E. Okay. Now let's consider the third equation, A minus B. A minus B is some number and that is equal to E minus A. Let's say this is equal to some number, let it be K. Some number, let it be K. So what is A? A is equal to B plus K. Will you agree? From the first and the third, A minus B is equal to K. So A is equal to B plus K. What about F? What about F? F is equal to E minus K. F is equal to E minus K. Got it? Okay. Come back now. Come back. Let's substitute all these values in the main equation. What is A from the right hand side? A is B plus K. B plus K. And what is B? B is 2D. Remember, A is B plus K and B is 2D. So substitute the value of A. A is B plus K. In other words, 2D plus K. What is B? B from the right hand side is 2D. So substitute B as 2D. What is C? C from the right hand side is 3E. So substitute 3E. What is D? Let's keep D as it is. What is E? Let's keep E as it is because we are converting everything to terms of D and E. And what is F? F is E minus K. E minus K. This must be equal to 40. Correct? Please solve this. K and K will cancel out. So 2D, 4D, 5D. So how much you're getting? 5D plus 5E is equal to 40. 5D plus 5E is equal to 40, or in other words, D plus A is equal to 8. D plus A is equal to 8. Did you follow this? D plus A is equal to 8. Easy. Now you got to solve this equation. You got to solve this equation, right? The problem here would be there is only one equation and you have got two unknowns, D and E. You have got two unknowns, D and E. So there is no other way but to do an intelligent hit and try, right? Because there are two variables, one equation. So let's start. What can be the minimum value of E? What can be the minimum value of E? Remember, E is greater than F. E is greater than F. And F is the least. F is the least. Now the least possible value of F obviously can be 1. Minimum value of F can be 1 because E is greater than F. Then obviously can I say the minimum possible value of E is 2. 2. Why? Because E is greater than F and F has to be minimum 1. So the minimum possible value of E is 2. If E is 2, D will be 6. D will be 6. Right? Again, what is the next possible value? E can be 3. 3. In that case, D plus E is 8. D will be 5. Can E be 4? If E is 4, D will also be 4. That's not possible. Why? Because you know what? The starting statement told you D is greater than E, greater than F. Hence, D and E cannot be equal. Because they cannot be equal, 4 and 4 are ruled out. 4 and 4 are ruled out. Can E be 5? No, E cannot be 5 because in that case, D will be smaller than E. But the question clearly tells you D is greater than E. Definitely this is not possible. So there are two possibilities for the moment. E is 2, D is 6. Or E is 3, D is 5. In both these scenarios, let's look at the other possible values. C, B, A. Right? Let's start. What is C? Remember from the right hand side of the board, C is 3 times of E. 3 times of E. E is 2, so C will also be 6. But you know what? The question clearly tells you C is greater than D. C is greater than D. It means C and D cannot be equal. Even this condition is impossible. Follow? Let's look at the next condition. What is C from the right hand side of your board? C is 3 times E. If E is 3, C has to be 3 into E, 9. 9. Got it? What about B? B is 2 times D. 2 times D. D is 5. So B will be 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 5, 10. Okay? Similarly, okay, someone is asking a doubt. Yes, Saurabh, I will explain it once again. Don't worry about it. A. What is A? Remember, what is A? So A, I will hold it for the moment, right? So I have already got 4 variables. I have already got 4 variables. So what are the variables? Let's write it down again neatly. A, B, C, D, E and F. So I got B as 10. I got CS9, I got DS5, I got ES3. Remember, the total has to be 40. The total has to be 40. If you add up these numbers, how much you are getting? 27. 27. So can I say A plus F has to be equal to 13. 13. Why? Because all of them together adds up to 40. So what are the possibilities? What are the possibilities? A plus F has to be 13. Remember, A is greater than B. So A can be 11. If A is 11, F has to be 2. 2, right? Because A plus F is 13. Or the other possibility is, if A is 12, F is 1. A is 12, F is 1. F is 1. So there are two possibilities for A and F. Did you get it? Did you get it? Someone asked a doubt. Can you explain the C again? Can you explain the 6 again? Okay, quickly explaining. How did I get the 6? Remember, I started from here. E is greater than F. Because E is greater than F and the minimum possible value of F is 1. Minimum possible value of F is 1. It means E has to be minimum 2. Minimum 2. D plus E is 8. If E is 2, D obviously has to be 6. D obviously has to be 6. What is C? From the right hand side of your board, can you see? C is 3 times E. 3 times E. So E is 2. Because E is 2, C is 3 into 2, 6. 3 into 2, 6. But you know what? 6 and 6 are equal. But the question clearly tells you they are in descending order and C is greater than D. Hence, this scenario is not possible. Get that? Perfect. I think you are done and you are ready to answer the questions. What is the number of apples with D? The number of apples with D is how much? 5. 5. Answer for the first one is 5. Next, what is the difference in the number of apples with B and F? Remember, F is not fixed. F is not fixed. It can be either 2 or 1. Because F can be either 2 or 1, there are two answers. Answer is cannot be determined. Cannot be determined. Get that? Third one. What is the total number of apples with A and F? Total number of apples. Think about it. If A is 11, F is 2. So total is 13. Total is 13. Other scenario is A is 12. In that case, F is 1. In that case, F is 1. 12 plus 1 is also 13. 12 plus 1 is also 13. So in both cases, the total is coming out to be 13 only. Hence the answer for this is 13. Hence the answer for this is 13. Did you get this? Did you get this? Got it? Easy one, not difficult. And in the exam, if it comes, remember the CET, there are 5 questions in a case list. 5. I gave you just 3, but for this particular, they will again ask you what is the value of probably E, what can be the value of A. So there will be 2 more questions. So if you're able to solve the puzzle in the CET, you'll be able to solve 5 questions. In other words, 5 marks. Let's go to the next set. Let's go to the next one. Okay. These are from previous year CET papers. Previous year CET papers. Okay. So there are 3 questions. There are 3 questions and you need to find the next number in the sequence. This is question 1. This is question 2. This is question 3. Okay. Find the next number in the sequence directly picked up from CET papers. Let's look at the first one. 14 272. 17 182. What is the relation? 14 and 17. So if you see 14 and 272, probably it's not easy to get a relation. So I will give you a clue. In the CET, one very common pattern is alternate terms you need to look. There are 2 series. There are 2 series. Always in maximum of the questions in the CET, there will be 2 series, multiple series. What do I mean to say? I mean to say 14 plus 3 is 17. This is a series. 17 plus what? 3 will be 20. Will be 20. First term of the series. Then 20 plus 3 is 23. Then 23 plus 3 is 26. Perfect. You got it. So the first term is going to be 20. First term is going to be 20. Right? You got to concentrate on the second term. Let's look at the second term. 272, 182. And then you have a blank. Then you have got a 56. And then you have got a 20. Then you have got a 20. Now how can you find a pattern to this? Now if you look at it, 272. What is the specialty about 272? 272 is close to a perfect square. Close to a perfect square. Yes. Which is that perfect square? 16 square. 16 square is 256. 16 square is 256. And 272 is 16 square plus 16. Will you agree? Similarly, 182. 182. What is the square number just less than 182? What is the square number just less than 182? 13 square. 13 square. 169. Perfect. So this number is 13 square plus 13. I think you get the logic. I think you get the logic. What is the next number? First is 16 square plus 16. Next is 13 square plus 13. Third number. Difference of 3. 10 square plus 10. 10 square plus 10. So this is going to be 110. Next number, again a difference of 3. 7 square plus 7, 56. And then 4 square plus 4. Got it? So the number is 110. So first number is 20. Second number is 110. Option C. Option C. Got this? Easy one. Picked up. All these questions are from previous year CET papers. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this. One is C. Absolutely correct. Let's check the second one. Let's check the second one. Anyone who wishes to answer the second one? 2C. Okay, let's check this. What are the numbers? You have the numbers as 1, 8, 27, 16, 125, 36, 343, and then 64. And then 64. Correct? Okay. So someone is saying it's cube. Okay, we'll have to check. Okay, just looking at 1, I don't get anything. Just looking at 1, I don't get anything. But what is 8? 8 is 2 cube. What is 27? 27 is 3 cube. 3 cube. What is 16? 16 is 4 square. 4 square. Can you say this? What is 125? 125 is 5 cube. 5 cube. This is not alternate. Then 36. 36 is 6 square. What is 343? 7 cube. What is 64? 8 square. 8 square. Now if you are observing carefully, you have got 2 cubes. Cube, cube. Then 1 square. Then 1 square. 1 square. And again then alternates. Again alternates. Can you see? Now have a look. Remember, it's not alternate. Had it been alternate, it would have been cube square like this. But here I have got 2 cubes. I have got 2 cubes and then I have got 1 square. 1 square and then alternate. Now definitely the pattern is not alternate terms. What is the other pattern? What can be the other pattern? Remember, the other pattern is, there is a very high tendency of going wrong. The other pattern could be 4 is square. 4 is square. 6 is square. 8 is square. Perfect. I think I get it. What's the logic? The logic is very simple. If it's a prime number, you cube. If it's a prime number, remember, 2 is a prime number. You cube. So this is prime number, then you will cube. 3 is a prime number, you cube. 4 is a composite number, you square. 5 is a prime number, you cube. 6 is a composite number, you square. 7 is a prime number, you cube. 8 is a composite number, you square. Then will be 9, 9, right? So what will be 9? 9 is a prime composite number. 9 is a composite number, you will square. What is 10? 10 is a composite number, you will square. So the number is 81 and 100. 81 and 100. Did you get the logic? Answer is option D. Answer is option D. Answer is option D. So the logic is very simple. If it's a prime number, you cube. If it's a composite number, you square. Get that? Perfect. Let's go to the last one. Let's go to the last one. Right? So these are all from previous year papers. Very important that you understand them. Number 3. 11, 28, 327, 464. 464. The numbers look very odd, very weird. You might be thinking, how do I get the answer? But think logically. It's very easy. 1, then you have 2, then you have 3, then you have 4. Then obviously the next number will be 5. Next number will be 5. And the other pattern, there are two series. 1 cube is 1. 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64. Next you have 5 cube 125. 5 cube 125. So your answer is 5125. 5125. Got that? Yes. I think that's it for today. That's it for today. Someone is asking what is the expected dates of the CET. The CET is expected to be held in the middle of May. In the middle of May. It means you still have got some time to prepare and prepare well. Remember, more the time doesn't mean it becomes easy. The more the time you get, the more the time every candidate for the CET is getting. So put in more effort. Okay, I think that's it for today. Sorry, that's it for today. I'm going to see you tomorrow again. And remember, tomorrow Friday morning 8 a.m. If you have any doubt in time, speed and distance, you can catch me live for a free class tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on Unacademy. It's going to be a free class on time, speed and distance tomorrow morning 8 a.m. And 10:30 a.m. I'm going to see you live on YouTube for another Maharashtra CET class of mine. 10:30 a.m. YouTube, Maharashtra CET, and then morning 8 a.m. Unacademy free class on time, speed and distance. That's it. Stay safe and I'm going to see you in my next class. Bye for now.